And here we are in Microsoft PowerPoint. We're going to start a new project, a new presentation. So you click new. And if you have this right here on your screen, you can right click, and I think you can delete this one if I'm not mistaken. But let's just go over here where it says home. And you want to scroll down here and you want to blank. There we go. Now we have two. I want to get rid of this one. I just want a blank slide. And you're going to need another blank slide. So you're going to need two. Okay. There we are. So, and I also want to shout out Doris Edwards for explaining this process. I watched her video and she made it pretty simple. So I said, I think I can try it. And here we are trying out this direct to film process. Direct to film process. And before we go any further let me show you the two. This is the first film I used, which was the Yalmation, and this is my only, I think, the second time I've done this process, and it's okay. I'm still trying to get the hang of it, but I do believe that I'm gonna like it a lot once I get a good handle on it. So this is the very first DTF transfer film that I used, which was the Yalmation. I decided this time around I was gonna try a different brand. This is G Fancy. It's the same thing, direct to film paper with the powder as well. So now let's get back to this. Go to design. You're going to go over here in the right hand corner and you're going to choose your slide size. Go down to custom size. And I am using 8.5, and I don't want the widescreen at all. So I'm using 8.5 by 11. I found that from the drop down box. There we are, 8.5 by 11. And I don't want landscape, I want portrait. Click OK. Ensure. Always, you get this screen that pops up, make sure you click Ensure Fit. All right, now we're going to go into the next step is insert pictures, and my pictures are always saved on my device. I don't have any I hardly ever use my external hard drive unless I'm doing a video, which in this case I am doing a video, but this was pretty short, so I'll go down and find the image that I'm looking for. I try and be organized and keep everything in folders, and you notice that this folder is for my brand, the JOLAS brand, and it's labeled artwork. It's just easier for me. I tend to forget things a lot sometimes, and the more organized I am, the easier things become for me. I don't know how that is for anybody else, but it's definitely like that for me. Now you notice I have two images that I'm the one that I'm using, this one has the gray background, and again, I'm not selling this. I'm just making a copy for I'm making a t-shirt for myself. This is the fourth year that this guy, the rapper Nipsey Hussle, has been gone, basically taken away. And yeah, so anyway, I'm using this image. It looks like it's a background, but I use that the website Remove Background, and it's a free website if you want to remove the background from any image that you're using. And I'm going to leave everything I'm using in this video in the description below. So we want to insert, and there he is. Now you guys, you want to make sure you mirror. It's very important when you're doing direct to film. You have to mirror the image. So you want to go to picture format. We're already there. over here in the right corner, you want to flip horizontal. And we did just that. And you also want to copy the image. So you want to copy the image. And then you go down to your second slide. And you want to paste it. No. You want to go to your second slide. And under picture format. Let's go back under picture format. This is where the part I get lost at. Because when you're here, you go back to design, under format, and you be, okay, great. I'm right there. So the step after you copy your image, you go to design, under format picture background. There we are. And you want to choose this option right here where it says picture or texture fill, and you notice the second screen looks like it's a canvas type dilly. Now you want to, over here under picture source, you want to clipboard, and what that does is it fills your image. It uses up all the space here. Okay, so you want to clipboard, you did that. You want to take up the entire page, the space. And you know what? Okay, so now we are ready to print. And you know you have two slides, the first and second slide. So when you print, you want to go to home. No, file. You want to go to file. Sorry. I'm a little, here we are. I'm going to print from my HBA, my Hewlett Packard OfficeJet Pro, the 7740 series. I select that printer. Now, quick reminder, guys. I mean, not a reminder, just FYI, just so you know. This is face up. This side, I know it says face up print. So when you open your paper, I'm going to show you. One side of it is matte, and the other one is I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of shiny. It's a little shiny, but not so shiny. But you want to print this with this side up, face up, print side. Okay. Now this paper is so thin. So I also saw another YouTuber. She put a piece of painter's tape on the back, or you could tape a piece of printer paper underneath it so that it catches, because it's so light, it's so thin. Okay, so I'm gonna print this out and I'll come back and show you the results. And also, okay, this is what the image looks like. So you guys really, you gotta move quick and hurry and right away put the powder on top of the image. I don't know if you guys can see that really well. I want to get close enough, but this ink, it's wet, and this is the powder I'm using. It's not the same brand as the G Fancy. This one is called the Jack Bohr, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to cut the camera and apply the powder. Hold on just a second. And it comes with its own scoop. So you want to do a coat over. Oops, I put too much in one spot. You want to cover it right away. Cover. I mentioned earlier in the video you can cure this powder. It's adhesive. That's what it is. You can cure it two ways. You can cure it underneath your heat press by having it hover over the image like so, or you can use a heat gun if you have one. And it just depends on how long it takes for it. So I'm not gonna hold this, I'm not gonna hold it here. I'll let it sit for a little bit. I just wanna show you the options. And you notice, you see those? You see how it's melting, and what that does, the powder melts, over the image. Okay? And then I'm gonna bring my heat gun and I'll show you that process as well. Okay, here's the heat gun. I'm gonna set it to the lowest speed. And be careful when you're using, if you're using a heat gun, don't put it so close to the image, because what it will do, it will crumple the paper. So you hold it at a good distance, and you'll see it melting. Oh, sorry. I don't know, I took it off. I know that I've heard, you see it changing? I've heard some people say, oh, cure it for 1 minute, cure it for 30 seconds. It just depends on your heating device. Like my heat press, 1 minute is not long enough, it takes longer. I usually will end up using the heat gun. And I just go back and forth over the image until the powder is melted. And what this powder is glue, basically, adhesive. And you see it changing. And I'm hoping that this really works out well, because what I've noticed that the light colors, the first time I did a project, a DTF project, direct to film project, the light colors didn't pick up as well. So I'm not going to record this entire process. I'll come back and show you the next step. All right, the adhesive's all melted. Now the proof is in the pudding. I'm going to apply this to a t-shirt, and remember, it is cool peel. Again, it is cool peel. Wait until it peels off, until it cools off completely, and then you remove it from your garment. All right, we'll come back in just a second and I'll show you.